Yeah,
Hello.
Sriram, we have to first of all we have to select the date format the way it is displaying on the application, right? And then let's suppose if you are doing backward dates and the future dates, we also have to select the
Okay.
option there in the option, right? So based on that, it will
Offset.
pick up the value.
Yeah. Okay. Past date means
Yeah.
we
So
can select the period to current date.
right.
Okay. So what is the parameterization?
So parameterization basically whatever the values that we are inputting on the application, right? Those values we have to do a parameterization.
Okay. Good. What are the types of parameters?
Types of parameters, we have a file type is there, and the date format is there,
Okay.
and two things I've seen: file and date format.
Okay. Okay. File and date and time and iteration number, unique number, XML, load generator. So these all will be types of files. Okay.
Right. Right.
So so today we'll discuss like parameters, types of parameters. Okay. So everyone able to see my screen?
Yes, Srini.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, we have the types of parameters will be there. We have the properties also will be there. Parameter properties. So if you go to the parameter, already I done right. If you go here, username, and we can observe. So here we know that these inputs we are passing, and here by number we are giving. By number it is indicating from the first row. Otherwise, I don't want from the by number. I want by name means you can select from the which parameterization you done. You need to select from the that name here as a username param. And here is a comma delimiter will be there. So what is the that comma delimiter? Nothing but, so for example, you are doing from the username password will be in the second row. Then if you open the edit with notepad, what will happen means it is coming from the comma, and as same to the username password also it will come like this. So to separate point of view, here we can observe we have the different types will be there. You can observe here comma and space tab. So which one you, if you want comfort, you can select that, and this indicate that which is the your dot file. Like dot file nothing but this is the first dot file, second dot file, third, fourth. So which one if you select here, it will pick that. You can observe I will selecting from the fourth one. Okay, fourth one you can observe it is picked from the fourth pick. So means which dat file you want to start from the fourth onwards you are starting, because already you used it from the first to three. Then you can select if you have 100 data, I want from the 50 onwards we need to use from the when we are doing from the scripting or execution. You can select from the that dot file is a 50. Then what will happen means 50 to 100 values only it will pick. So that is the dat line. So now we are selecting only single only. Okay, first only. Okay, so this will be everyone is clear, right? And we have the these are the properties, parameter properties, very important for us. So we have the parameter properties. What are the things will be there means sequential. Let me open notepad. Okay, so we have the parameter properties. Okay, so one is from the sequential, okay, second one is from the random, and third one is from the unique. Okay, and we have the fourth one is from the each iteration. Each iteration, and fifth one from the each occurrence, and sixth one is from the ones. So these are the parameter properties. Along with the we have one more also will be there, that is the same line as other parameter. So using these properties we need to do from the our performance testing as a parameterization. So what is the sequential stand for? So every user has to pick the first data point. Okay, for example, you have if you go to the script and we'll see here only, I selected sequentially. So sequentially nothing but every user has to pick the first data point. Okay, means first user will pick the first data point, means first line is the J2W. What will happen means you have the 5 users also pick the J2W only. That is the sequential. So sequential stand for every user has to pick the first data point. Nothing but every user has to pick the. Everyone able to see, right? Hello.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So random nothing but every user has to pick the randomly value. Like randomly means everyone, like one person will take from the fifth one, third one, same also. We can take from the randomly. So that is the random. Unique nothing but it's a one-to-one mapping. Like as a user will pick the unused data point. Means what is the data you not use, that data only to use. Unique nothing but it is a one-to-one mapping. Means your username, your password only you need to give, that is the unique stand for. So and we have the each iteration will be there. Each iteration means it is updated from the every iteration. Every iteration nothing but one business flow is completed, that is the one iteration. Means first time Kiran is picked, second iteration time Kiran 1, Kiran 2, third iteration Kiran 4. Means every when you are selected from the each iteration, the value will be every time it is changing. So that is the each iteration. Each occurrence nothing but, so the value will be updated from the every occurrence. Occurrence nothing but, for example, in your script only you have the 10 places same value will be there. So that value every occurrence also is changing. Like first time it's changing, second time it's changing, third time it also changing. So at that situation we can use from the each occurrence. And once nothing but every user has to pick the first
Uh,
time what value is picked, and it will
Kiran,
continue from the, yeah.
if you don't mind, could you please repeat one more time this each occurrence?
Yeah. Okay, no worry. See, for example, in script, okay, we'll see the script. For example, okay, this username will be there. Assume just I am giving from the example. Username will be there.
We are not able to hear you, Kiran.
Every occurrence is changing, not iteration. Occurrence means maybe second value will be there in somewhere. Okay, for example, here already is there from the first name or somewhere it is the same is there. Then what will happen is first time is the some Kiran will pick, second time here will be pick from the different Akbar. So means the value will be updating from the every occurrence, not a iteration. It's clear? So now once nothing but, so one-to-one mapping, like once as a user will pick the
Kiran,
this username, this password,
screen got stuck.
and it will continue from the,
Screen
sorry.
got stuck. Some the screen got stuck. Maybe it is showing only script only. All are
1 minute.
one.
Yeah. Now
Yeah, now it is.
as a user will pick the first once means it will continue from the nth iteration means first user pick the sum j to w and password j to w one picked. So if you execute from the 100 iteration 1000 iteration also, when you are select as a once, it will continue from the 100 iterations also, it will continue from the same username same password. Okay, now we'll see the real time here. Okay, no worry. So just I explain that, don't confuse, don't think more. Okay, if you when you are practice and when you are doing right, you will be able to understand. Now we can see the first will be sequential, each iteration we'll see. So what is the sequential? Nothing but every user has to pick the first data point. Each iteration nothing but what, every iteration value will be changing. So we can simulate, we have the simulate will be there. Okay, by name must be a column there. Okay, by name we are not selected, right? Okay, yeah, now click on here simulate. I am simulating with the four users and 4 iterations. Can click on simulate. Now you can observe we have the, you can see here we have the J2W 1 2 3 4 will be there, 4 users will be there, 4 users will be there. So these 4 users, first user pick the first iteration time J2W, but you can observe second user also pick the same, third user also pick the same, fourth user also pick the same. Why? Because you are selected as a sequential. So when you are given from the each iteration, second iteration time, you can observe iteration 2, the value will be changed. But it is continuing from the first user what value pick, all user also pick the same value. Why? Because sequential, that is the sequential. So now you got it right, sequential each iteration nothing but, so first value what value is picking from the first user, all users also pick the same first username only, and each iteration nothing but every time the user value will be changing from the updating from the every iteration. Clear this everyone? So
Yeah, Clinton.
yeah, now we'll see the random each iteration. Click on this again, four users, and you can observe randomly. You can observe user 1 pick the J2W1, again user 2 also J2W1, and again user 3 also J2W1, user 4 is a J2W4. Means so randomly same value also you pick, at different value also it will pick. That is the random property. But you can observe, so we are doing from the randomly each iteration. So next time, second iteration time, it is a values update also it is done. Same to same value also you pick. You can observe J2 W3 means randomly value you will pick from the, that is the random property. So when we can use from this random nothing but, so if it is a banking application we can use this random. No, right? Because the banking application, insurance application, healthcare, those are secure applications. Secure applications. Those are secure applications. So secure application, you can log in with the your username and your password only. You are able to log in, right? Same way we can do from the here also. So that is why some applications, unsecured applications will be there. So that application you can use anything is fine. Okay, at that situation we can use from the random. Okay, and we'll see the next one is the unique each iteration, and unique stand for every user has to pick the first data point. So we can simulate. Okay, so first user is pick the J2W, second user will be J2W4, and third user, fourth user don't have from the updated value, so that is why not picked. And again user 1 pick the J2W1 and J2W4, second iteration time. So third iteration J2W2, J2W4. Means what will happen means unique stand for, it is a 1-to-1 mapping. Simply saying from the 1-to-1 mapping. And each iteration means it is updating from the every time. You can observe here continue with the last value will be there. So only when you are selected from the unique property only this will be enabled. If you observe, so last time we are selected sequential or random, see it is a default will be continue with the last value. And if you select from the sequential sequential also you can observe. So continue with the last value. And now you can select from the unique. See, you can observe it is enabled, and we have the options will be there. About user, continue in a cyclic manner, continue with the last value. So about user means, so for example you have the 4 user password will be there. So after it is completed, you want abort. Say suddenly it is aborted from the third user, then your script will be abort from the up to third user only. Continue with the cyclic manner means what will happen means, so when you are selected from the like updated values already is completed, again also you want to continue means, again J2W1 to J2W4 is completed, again J2W1, again J2W2 it will pick, continue with the okay cyclic manner means. Continue with the last value means, for example you have the 5 username 5 passwords, so I want from the up to that only, then you can select from the continue with the last value. So based on from the your convenient you can select from the which one you want, you can select from the this. Okay, maximum we can select from the unique property, nothing but it's a one-to-one mapping. So we can select as a continue with the last value is good thing, because it's a one-to-one mapping it is happen, so that is a fine. Okay, so now we are completed from the sequential each iteration, unique each iteration, and like 3 completed. Now what we can do means, again sequential we can select from the each occurrence. So now sequential stand for everyone will be know. Every user has to pick the first data point. Occurrence nothing but it is updated from the in your script how many times it will be there. You want to change from the every occurrence, then you need to select from the each occurrence. So you can simulate here, it is not possible because you need from the updated value, but here we don't have from the any updated value. So that is why you can observe, if you click this, you can add simulate from the parameter when updated value on is each occurrence, alternately select from the each iteration. So means occurrence property we can't simulate from the here. Simulate nothing but just our understanding point of view. If you want means you can do from that, is also not possible here because we don't have from the that updated value. And can select from the random also, randomly it will pick. Occurrence means it is a updated from the randomly from the everywhere. And unique also is a one-to-one mapping, unique occurrence, each occurrence. And if you select unique, again we have these options will be enabled. Okay, now we'll see the sequential ones. Sequential ones. So sequential stand for every user pick the first data point. Once nothing but first iteration what values pick, up to nth iteration also it will pick same value. Now we'll see this simulation. Again for user. Okay, so you can observe first user pick the J2W, all user also pick the J2W only because sequential. But iteration is a once, this is the once. First iteration what will pick, if you give from the high value means it will pick from the okay. Hello, everyone able to hear? Hello.
Now able to hear. Few minutes back, not able to hear.
Now you are able to see also, right?
Yeah, now able to see and hear also.
Yeah, okay. So we are simulated sequential ones. Sequential ones nothing but first iteration what values pick, it will continue from the nth iteration, that is the sequential ones. It's clear? Simulate here, click on the simulate. You can observe user 1 will pick the J2, W2, 3, 4, 4 also pick because it's random. But once you are given right that property, so first iteration what values pick, so second iteration same value, third iteration same, fourth iteration, fifth, nth iteration also it will be same. That is the random ones. And go to the next unique ones. So Now unique stand for one-to-one mapping. Once nothing but it will continue from the all the iteration. Now we can observe simulate. See, user 1 pick the J2W, user 2 J2W1, user 3 J2W2, user 3 4 J2W3. So means it is a like one-to-one mapping is happened. But you are selected as a once property. First iteration what value is picked, it will continue from the nth iteration also. It will continue from the this. It's clear for everyone? Hello?
Yeah, little bit confusion, but it is clear.
Yeah. Well, first thing you should understand that what is the sequential, okay? What is the random? What is the okay unique? And each iteration means what? Each occurrence what? And once what you can understand, okay? After that you can practice, okay? Here I simulated, right? What we guys can do means you can change from the like username password you are given as a for example sequential you are given, and here we can give from the once only can give, and same password also we can give from the same sequential once, and we can now will execute this like we can execute from the 4 iterations, and we can observe in the our output window also like what value is picked from the when I selected as a sequential once. So as per our expectation, now 4 iterations I given, okay, 1 2 3 4 iteration I given. So what will happen, sequentially means every user will pick the first to the only, second iteration time this one, third iteration time this one it will pick, right? So now we'll observe from the while real time also we can observe. So if you select and you can just replay this. See, now it is executing from the 4 times because we are given from the 4 times here. So that is why it is executing 4 times. This is the simple concept only, but you guys can practice well, and you should be know from the what is what. Now we'll see the coming to the
Kiran, small clarification, Kiran. See, whenever we are recording, right, how do I understand that which one is the correct one, the which one is unwanted script?
yeah.
Because when I'm
So second iteration.
recording, when I'm
Sorry.
recording, right, Kiran, am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Let's suppose I started recording it, but sometimes, right, apart from our regular actions, something also is coming inside the script. So how do I make sure that which one is the correct one, which one is
Yeah.
the
See.
invalid?
Yeah. See here. We have the recording report will be there. Once you can record is completed, right? You are able to
Uh,
see this.
right.
Okay. Here, for example, these all will be already checked means you can uncheck, and it will be after uncheck it is asking from the regenerate the script.
Okay.
If you click from the regenerate, then what will happen means your script will be only what is the exactly your domain, only that request only you are able to see in the action part.
Oh, is it? Okay, okay. Thank you, Kiran.
That part also I explained from the starting. Okay,
Yeah.
no worry. Okay, so now we'll see the second iteration. See ending iteration 1 and starting iteration 2. See J2W and J2W means first user what value is pick, it is continuing that is the sequential. So what you can do means you can try with the how we are simulated here, right? You can try with the different times, sequential once one time you can try, sequential each iteration and occurrence once you can try, and unique also you can try, and you can observe in the output window in first 4 iteration what value is picked you can observe in the our script. Okay.
Yeah, got it. Kiran, but in real time, right? Most of the time, what options that we will use? We will use all these options.
See? Yeah, hello?
Yeah, Kiran, my question is, in a real time, we will use all these options, or is there any particular option we will use all the time?
No, no, no. No, no, no. See, depends on the your requirement.
Okay.
So already I told, if it is a banking application, any secure application, we are
Mm,
not used from the sequential random, right?
okay. Right.
But only we can use from the unique property.
Okay.
Why? Because
Okay.
that is the one-to-one mapping. So
Right.
you should decide from the based on from the your application. We need to decide from the which property I want to select.
Oh, okay.
So that application there is no dependency. Then you can use sequential or random also fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. Right.
So like this you can practice from the yourself. Okay. Today class only I given from the 10 to 15 minutes only, but it's a very important class for this.
Okay.
Okay, so yourself you can practice and how value is picking and what is the sequential, what is the each iteration, when we are given from the sequential iteration which value is picking, when you are giving from the sequential occurrence which value is picking, and once which value, so you can find from the different way and you can understand that. First thing you can understand the part, like what value is picking from the when you are given from the sequential or random or unique.
Okay.
Little bit confusion will be there, but when you are practice done and when you are really understand from that concept, it is very easy.
Okay. Kiran.
Users, okay, can you draw the diagram from the sequential each iteration? First iteration what value is picking, second iteration what value is picking.
Okay.
Iteration value. Okay, so for example now you are doing from the sequential.
Uh, Kiran, I think your screen is got stuck. Okay, now I'm able to see it.
Okay, which screen you are seeing?
I'm
Paint only,
talking
right,
about
everyone?
I'm talking about your screen. Your system screen got stuck,
Yes,
but
yes.
now I'm able to see it.
Yeah, you are seeing from the paint only, right?
Paint. You're just writing sequential.
Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, yeah, that is. So now this is the username. Okay, this is the password. Okay, I'm giving from the username is one. B. Sometimes it's disconnecting and again connecting. What happened for my side or?
There is a too much lagging from your side, Kiran.
Yeah, yeah, that is why I'm thinking why this one. Sometimes network is going and again reconnecting. What happened? I don't know. Okay. Yeah. So now see you can observe sequential. First will be what is the sequential? Nothing but every user has to pick the first data point. Means
Same
this
value.
username
First row.
will pick same value. Third also it is pick the first. Fourth also is pick the first. This is the first iteration time. So you can observe second iteration what will happen. So first user will
Second.
pick the B and second user also pick the B. Third user also pick the B. Fourth user also pick the B. So you need to draw from the like this from the if interview ask. Okay. So and like this you can give from the sequential ones means first user will pick the sequentially A and sequentially again A, sequentially again A, and fourth also pick the A. Then second iteration what happened? Same thing is happen from the same this scenario only it is continue from the if third iteration, fourth iteration, fifth and till end it is continue from the same iteration. Okay. So one-to-one mapping, unique nothing but sub one-to-one. First user will pick the A, and the second user will pick the B. Unique nothing but. Okay, and third user 3 pick the C, and fourth user will pick the D. So it is a uniquely nothing but it's a one-to-one mapping. So first iteration time this is fine, and second iteration time what happened? We need from the updated value. Second iteration time what will happen? We have the updated value already E, F, G, H already is there. Then again, unused data it will be picked from the Unix standard. So already one is A is completed. Now B, C, D completed. Then one will be picked from the E, and two will be second iteration time. F, three will be picked the D. Means what is the unused data will be there? That data only it is picked. Because you can observe we have the previous we are everyone used recharge cards. So already once we can read them and we can use from the again. Already we are scratch and we are used. So once you are done again, can I use that recharge card?
Not
No,
possible.
right? Yes, same way. That is the scenario from the unique. Means already user someone is already picked. So next time you are unable to pick. That is the unique stand for. Random nothing but whatever may be, one will pick the B also, and second second time two will be pick the B also will pick, otherwise three will be hello.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Kiran.
it's clear everyone.
Right, right. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm stopping from here up to this properties only because some network issues
Okay.
is coming from the again and again. So it is not
Okay.
good. Okay, I'm stopping here and we'll see from the tomorrow and you guys can practice well. I shared in our
Tomorrow,
group. Sorry.
tomorrow we have a class, Kiran.
I will confirm. Okay, no worry. I will confirm in our group. Okay.
Okay. No,
So
no.
based on from
Because
the like weekend will be no yeah weekend will be based on from the your availability based on the my availability only classes will go in. Means I will ask from the before class only. Otherwise
okay.
I will put in the like polling and based on that I will conduct because everyone should be available only. We can continue classes.
Right, right. Understand. Fair
Okay.
enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kiran, one
So
more
thank
thing.
you.
And
Yes,
in
Akbar.
this topic, what kind of questions raised in interview point of view also you can.
Yeah, sure. Like we'll discuss. Okay. For
Ah,
example, as of now, we are what we completed, right?
hmm,
We'll discuss from the tomorrow section. Okay.
okay.
Otherwise, after parameterization completed, one scripting announcements is completed. Then we'll discuss from the how they are asking from the interview questions.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
Okay. So we'll discuss. No worry. Okay, na?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you all.